All right, as far as question 7 is concerned, they give you this segment, and they tell you that the length of that segment is 10 centimeters, and then they tell you that this arc measure, AB, is 1/4 of the circle. And so what does that mean? If the arc measure is 1/4 of a circle, what is the actual number? 90 degrees, right? 360 divided by 4. And so we know that this arc measure is 90 degrees. So if we imagine this completed circle here, and we illustrate what the segment, how the segment is related. You can draw the radii to the center of that circle. If this arc measure was 90 degrees, then that means this corresponding central angle also going to be 90 degrees. And so now, since these are radii of a circle, you have an isosceles triangle with a 90-degree angle, so it's isosceles right. So again, you have that pattern of x, x, x root 2. And so if your x root 2 value is equal to 10, you can solve for the radius or the measure of x. And again, there's a shortcut to it, and then there's a way to use your calculators to do it. And if you don't remember the shortcut, right, what you could do is, looking at this, you know that 10 is equivalent to x root 2. Well, the fact that you guys have your calculators available for most of these problems means you could actually solve for x pretty easily just using your calculator. And now we've gone over the rules for this, the shortcut pattern for solving this. If you know the hypotenuse of your isosceles right triangle, in order to find each of the sides, you simply take that hypotenuse, divide by 2, and multiply by root 2. So 10 halves is 5 root 2. So that's the length of each side, which also happens to be the radius of your circle. And so in order to solve the problem in this question, asks you to find the area of the circle from which this segment is taken. So the area of the circle is pi r squared. Plug in your 5 root 2 and square it. Remember, when you calculate this, again, depending on whether you need an exact answer or an approximate answer, if you need an exact answer, you have to square both the 5 and the root 2. So 5 squared is 25, root 2 squared is 2, and so when you multiply these out, you get 50 pi as your exact answer. The units are centimeters squared because it's a two-dimensional area. And if they ask you for the approximate answer, you just convert this into decimal form.